All right, Dragon, 2026 is a better year for you. This is the year of the fire horse. And guess what? Dragons breathe fire.
2025 seems to be a challenging year for most dragons, but 2026, the year of the fire horse, clears the smoke from your battlefield. What used to weigh you down now simply dissolves, and just when you're ready to rest, the spotlight finds you.
All right, that was a little intro, cool intro for Dragon from Dato Joey Yap, my favorite Chinese metaphysics mentor, practitioner, and teacher. And we're going to hear more from Joey later in this video when he talks about you could have dragon and more than just being born in the year of the dragon. You could have it in your month of birth for more about your career stuff. You could be born in the day of the dragon, which is a lot about your relationships and yourself. Or if you know your time of birth, you could have been born in the hour of the dragon, which talks about your children and your investments. So stay tuned later in this video when we talk about where we could potentially find dragon in other places of our chart. All right, let's start with the good stars, Dragon, the good energy, the good luck vibes for you. Heavenly relief. This makes you, Dragon, a divine problem solver. This is about watching problems dissolve before they probably even get there. It's like your fire or burns and dissolves those problems before they even get there. So this is really good. It's a heavenly relief from last year, right? And just stay calm. Everything will be fine. Another relief star, the relief god. And this isn't really a god. This is a star, but it's called the relief god star. Now, this is a reset button. Like I said, if you had trouble last year, well, this year's looking much better because it cancels, clears, deletes these old attachments that you've had. And it's learning about minimalistic, living minimal, what's that word? Minimalist? A minimalist? Like traveling light, cleaning and decluttering your home, being lighter with stuff, right? This is about decluttering your brain too. So remember, the house reflects the mind. So if your house is nice and clean and decluttered and everything has a proper home, well, the same kind of stuff's going on in your head. So that looks good. We also have the 8 seats. Imagine you walking into a boardroom and you get to sit among the 8 seats around the big table. This means your status is elevated. You have more credibility this year, Dragon. People want to invite you to the table with the 8 seats, right? And they respect you. So this is good for you to start podcasts or get your business cards done or work on your social media, all those things that thrive under this star of the 8 seats, because this is time for you to have a little more popularity, a little more fame and recognition this year. All right, Dragon, let's talk about the bad stars, but they're not really bad. It just means challenging. Things you got to watch out for, okay? So calm down, it's fine. Leopard tail. This is like stepping on a leopard tail and it bites you, and it's because of you said something wrong. You got to watch that. You don't offend people too much with your words. Think before speaking. Is it going to offend someone? Because that'll be important, because everybody's looking at you with the 8 seats, right? We talked about that. Like, they're looking at you and so you don't want to say you're trying to be funny, but all you're doing is making yourself look like an idiot or hurting someone's feelings or something like that. So watch what you say and how it can affect others, Dragon, this year. We also have the Lonesome Star, which is quite like the Hermit card in Tarot. The crowd is louder this year for you, Dragon, so you'll need some solitude like the Hermit. You'll need to retract, go into your dragon's cave, maybe deal with some mood swings and anxiety that can come up this year for you. So you need to rejuvenate and be like a hermit. Lonesome Star is a good thing when you need it and you recognize your body needs to be away. So do that, right? Just don't be a hermit all the time. Just use it to recharge, okay? Funeral guest. Okay. Funeral guest means you're carrying other people's baggage. It's kind of like the 10 of Wands, where there's a burden. Maybe you're taking care of people too much, too long. It can get exhausting, right? So you got to guard your energy field. You got to set boundaries and use the Lonesome Star to retreat when you need to. And then you have the blood knife, which blood knife can actually mean surgery. Like, you might be like finally getting that maybe you had like a dark spot on your face, which could be turning into melanoma, and then you finally go get it checked out and they're like, yeah, we should cut that out, or something like that, right? You're cutting out something to remove something. So if that's been happening and you've been waiting to go see the doctor to get that checked, go this year and it'll be fine. It'll be like you're getting rid of that toxic thing that you don't need on your body anymore, right? But also the blood knife can be like these little emotional cuts to you, right? Again, don't forget to rest and recharge and get away from the people and the action and all this stuff going in the news and all the stuff at work. Like, it's important for you to retreat sometimes, right? Now, this year you have a spiritual star called the Scholar Star, Dragon.
At the spiritual aspect of Dragon this year, you have the Scholar Star. And Scholar basically means a great year for learning. It's a great year to turn your experiences, even past experiences or past trauma that you've been experiencing, into lessons that can help you move forward. Now, there are two kinds of wealth in this life. There's actually the material wealth and then there's spiritual wealth. Spiritual wealth is when you finally become a better person. You have more wisdom and you're happier. You're more valuable to your friends, family, and also to society. So this is a great year for you to do that, to turn experiences into your true assets.
And if you're like a podcaster or you're talking to people, like you're an intuitive guide like me, it's really good to add stories of our experiences which help teach other people. It helps people to connect with you more. So things like that. It's about sharing your experiences with others about your business, about your life, having more deep, thought-provoking conversations with others, not so superficial, right? And so that's good start. So now, Dato Joey Yap's going to talk to you about where we can find Dragon in our charts in other places besides the year. So check that out.
The dragon animal sign is not just for those who are born in the year of the dragon. It's also for those with dragon in their destiny chart. Now, to get your full destiny chart, I'll suggest that you download this app or go to this page, just scan this code here and see the link on your screen right now. So you plot your full chart, okay? So you want to key your year, month, day, hour, your date of birth basically, right? And you click enter and then your chart comes out. So, and you will see, now watch this guys, pay attention, all right? When you're born in the year of the dragon appears on the year column. But sometimes you can be born on the month of the dragon. So generally, if you're born between April 6th or May the 6th, roughly around this time, you are also born in the month of the dragon. Now, some of you might be born on the day of the dragon. So dragon will actually appear on your day pillar like this. This is called the day pillar. And some of you might be born in the hour of the dragon. So if you're born anywhere between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning, you generally born in the hour of the dragon. Now, also, some of you might be not dragon at all in your date of birth, but on the luck cycle, you're going through a dragon 10-year cycle. Okay? So you see, a lot of people think that they only have the year of birth animal sign, but in the hour of the dragon. So if you're born anywhere between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning, you generally born in the hour of the dragon. Now, also, some of you might be not dragon at all in your date of birth, but on the luck cycle, you're going through a dragon 10-year cycle. Okay? So you see, a lot of people think that they only have the year of birth animal sign, but in reality, they have 4 other places in their charts that they could also see the dragon. Okay, now here's the thing. Now, if the dragon animal sign appears in your year of birth like so, it generally indicates that the problem-solving effect appears in your network, your industry, your marketplace, your social influence. So that means that you could help your industry solve problems. Basically means you can make good money. And if the dragon appears in the month, now the month represents your career. It represents your career or business acceleration zone. It also represents your work, your contributions to your company, or if you're running a business, represents your business. And since you have the dragon in the month, if you're born in that month, it represents the heavenly relief stars. So which means that this year in your line of work, you're able to solve a lot of client problems or even restructure your organization or company to actually perform better. It's a great year to actually restructure your sales process perhaps, or reorganize your teams. This is the year, remember, when there's a problem and you can solve a problem, that equals happiness and success, okay? So solving problems is actually a money star, right? You think about it. All businesses solve a particular problem in the market, right? They offer a solution, offer something better, right? That's what people do. If you're an entrepreneur, you know what I mean, right? Now, if the dragon appears in the day pillar, now the day represents your personal relationships. That sort of indicates that in 2026, it's kind of the year for recalibration, maybe emotional honesty, right? This year honesty becomes a very essential thing. Now, this, of course, can either deepen your bonds or detox them, all right? And that will lead to empathy and not pride. Of course, at first, it might disrupt the relationship a little bit, but you know what? You got to stop sweeping whatever, you don't want to talk about under the carpet, because this is the one year that you can actually resolve them in your relationship. So if there's anything unhappy or you're not so pleased about, this will be the year to actually iron it out. Now, if the dragon is in the hour pillar, now this is going to work very differently, because the hour represents your investment, your legacy, right? Your team building, right? So what happens here? This is the great year to do what? To find new team members or to let go of those that, no longer go the same direction as you. Because you know what? Sometimes carrying on certain people just for the sake of carrying on actually is not going to work out really well. So you might need new team members. We might need to have that honest talk with one another. This will be the year doing it. And also it's a great year to sell off some of your investments that you've been holding on for a long time. Cash out first, because better opportunities will be coming. And finally, if you see the dragon in your luck cycle, that means anywhere in that luck pillar, that means this is a year where you meet with new market trends, new opportunities to solve an existing problem within a industry or within a market, or even for a structured organization. So you want to look out for those opportunities that are coming your way. Okay, so now once again, if you want to see the full chart and get some notes and extra resources, see this code or see the link that is on your screen or on this comment section below. Go to that and download all the stuff that you need. There are a lot of extra materials that you could read on, and or maybe even get a personalized reading. Okay, so that's how the dragon will interact in the year of the fire horse. And remember, astrology doesn't decide your fate, you do. On behalf of Team Joviam and myself, stay wise, stay grounded, and ride 2026 like the fire-breathing legend that you are. Happy Chinese New Year.
All right, Dragon, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. And come see me for a reading at www.themoontree.org. Or I also have the Cards and Stars Academy. We meet once a month on Zoom, and you get your personal video reading every month from me, personal, just made for you. And you also get access to all my trainings, all my PDFs, booklets, all the trainings to become your own intuitive guide as well, and maybe even create it into a business, Dragon. So you might be interested in that. www.themoontree.org. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.